Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Melanie. Today I'll be talking about how to make the unconscious conscious and how to build awareness so that you can reclaim power in your life and start to see some positive changes in some areas that you may be struggling with. Because awareness precedes change, so it's a great first step. There's a quote by Carl Jung that I love that illustrates this point best. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate. So let's break that down a little bit. Until you make the unconscious conscious, you are going to call it fate or just the way it is. A lot of people think that things just happen to them. I got this disease for no reason at all, or certain patterns in my life are repeating that don't work for me. It's just my luck. You may even think there's something wrong with me or something wrong with the world, attributing it to something outside of you. Having unconscious things run your life can simply look like suffering, pain, dissatisfaction. It can also look like you having self-limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, being critical of yourself, judgmental of other people, withholds, inauthenticity, and the infamous imposter syndrome. Even if you notice some toxic relationships, behaviors, or patterns that seem repetitive in your life, that could be another clue. So unless you bring these unconscious things up and into the light of awareness and have healthy relationship or integration with it, it will continue to run your life and you will call it fate. So the good news is I came up with 5 simple ways that you can start this awareness practice and bring the unconscious to the conscious. And these are journaling, body work, meditation, self-check-in, and support. They say the body is the doorway to access some of these unconscious or suppressed emotions or experiences. Whether it's suppressed from something traumatic that you experienced, acute stress, or an unhealed childhood event, whatever it is, those events can leave an imprint on your body, nervous system, and heart that leaves us with clues with which we can work with right now to be able to free up. So one way we can bring up the unconscious is by journaling. You can use journaling prompts that focus on the mind, body, or heart, or simply journal yourself on what are you noticing about your body right now. Is there tension, discomfort, or pain anywhere? Maybe you're noticing your breath is shallow. And journaling on your heart or emotions. Are you noticing any sadness, grief, joy? Or maybe that you're not noticing any emotions, that you feel some disconnect there. You can't access it. Be sure to have a neutral inquiry, just curiosity, compassion for yourself as you do this process. And lastly, journaling on the quality of your mind right now and perhaps even throughout the day. Does it feel overwhelmed, full, like there's lots of chatter and noise? Are you noticing anxiety, tension? And the second technique is body work, somatic experiencing, or simply a body scan. Scanning your body from head to toe, toe to head, and noticing what's there. What's the quality of different parts of your body. Thirdly, meditation. You could use any guided meditation or just play some relaxing music. Start with some grounding breaths. And then notice what's here right now, what's alive right now. What's arising in your body, mind, and heart. The fourth technique is self-check-in, checking in throughout the day and right now with how you're feeling. Are you feeling tense or irritable in a situation? It's great to do it in the moment when you're feeling that negative emotion or charge or situation. You could just pause and check in. I'm noticing some tension in my chest right now or tightness in my stomach. We check in by bringing all 3 ways of knowing into it, or the 3 levels of intelligence, which is the mind, or intellect, knowledge, whatever you want to call it. Secondly, the heart, your emotions, feelings, and then our body, our gut, our stomach, our heart, just everything bodily. Notice what is going on in your body. For example, I've got this tension here right now, this contraction. Feels like my heart is closing. It's interesting. What's going on? Not to make it wrong or bad, but just to be curious about it all the time, into what you're feeling and noticing in the body of yourself and even with the person that you're interacting with. And my fifth and last technique, which I find is one of the most valuable and necessary things, if you're committed to having some change in your life, uprooting patterns and stopping that pattern cycle, is some type of support, whether that's mentorship, therapist, coach, personal development with books, courses. I love Gabor Mate's work. Carl Jung is like the king of shadow work. Existential Kink is a book that is great. Therapists that specialize in somatic experiencing, because you don't know what you don't know. And sometimes you need help with those blind spots and things that are unconscious. Simply practicing these 5 techniques can be really helpful in just starting that awareness practice. Being kind and compassionate to yourself when you're doing these check-ins too, so that you can also practice disidentifying with these feelings and emotions that you're noticing, to start to build a healthy relationship with it so that you're not in it and of it, but you are the noticer and observer is really helpful. Doing this unconscious or shadow work will allow you to heal these parts of you to integrate with the wholeness of ourselves. Meaning having a connection and awareness with ourselves, our body, our heart, nervous system, all parts of us, other people, to the present moment, and freeing up blockages of unconscious things in the way. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Thank you.